see you there. In 2014, August 28th, health service company called Kagome published the result that drinking vegetable juice can reduce the chances of developing metabolic syndrome through animal testing. This could have been done among humans only. Kagome came up with this excuse. We need to prove that if it would be okay to test on humans before clinical trials. But just drinking vegetable juice could have been done by just humans, don't you think? Why would they even have to do animal testing to prove that drinking juice can prevent the metabolic syndrome? Plus, the laboratory animals were fed with highly processed food and they were confined in a small cage. So this animal testing was completely unnecessary and the result was inaccurate. For this reason, a lot of vegans in Japan willfully avoid buying Kagome product because they don't want to contribute to animal cruelty. On the other hand, I buy Kagome product. Today I'm gonna explain why. Hey, this is Taiki, and this channel is all about veganism and morality. So if you're interested in those things, subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything. So despite all the wrongdoings of Kagome, I choose to buy from them, and here is why. First of all, Kagome has vegan-friendly product. There's a non-profit called Veggie Project Japan, and they have certificate labels on their product like this, certified by veggieproject.org. So a lot of vegans in Japan don't like veggieproject.org because the organization put the vegan certificate labels on Kagome product, whose company still seems to conduct animal testing. But wait a minute, I started to have this question in my head. If vegans don't buy those vegan-friendly products, then who will? Unless you're vegan, you would just choose animal-derived food, because that's what you usually do. So that means only vegans choose to buy vegan-friendly food. But even when vegans refuse to buy those vegan-friendly products, the products will disappear due to low demand. But Taiki, wait, doesn't buying Kagome product mean supporting animal testing? Well, maybe, but the products need demand. And also, there's a more important point that I want to make is I don't see animal testing and food differently. What I mean by that is, for example, there is a burger franchise in Japan called Moss Burger. They produced a vegan-friendly burger called Green Burger. A lot of vegans buy that burger and eat it because we all want to have the vegan product as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. So we support these vegan-friendly products. But why is it okay to support Moss Burger when it's not okay to support Kagome? What they're doing is contributing to animal cruelty to some extent. For example, Moss Burger has a lot of non-vegan options too. It might be in different form, I admit it. Moss Burger has non-vegan option food, Kagome does animal testing, but if we are all to refuse buying from companies that contribute to animal cruelty, even just a little bit, then we can't support any company. So I actually spoke to head of Veggie Project Japan about the Kagome situation, and she told me that animal testing department and the vegan-friendly development department are completely different. And those vegan-friendly food development department has no control over what the company does. So they cannot stop animal testing because that's what the company does. Just look at other examples too. So the violin I own, which you can see in this video, the bow is synthetic hair, meaning that it doesn't use horse hair. But the company has a lot of horsehair ordinary bows. They sell those bows too. But I find it necessary to support ethical choices that they're trying to make. So although the company is not entirely vegan, and there's no way to be 100% vegan when it comes to violin, because violin itself has hide glue, I find it right to support the company by purchasing vegan-friendly bow. Of course, however, the best way is to support 100% vegan-friendly restaurants. But in this non-vegan world, what we need to do, I believe, is that we need to make vegan-friendly food as accessible as possible to as many people as possible. So that is why I enjoy Kagome vegan-friendly food. The point I want to make here is that I don't see animal testing and food slaughtered, animal slaughter for food differently. They're both cruelty, so we can't just prioritize animal testing. You know, we can't just say animal testing is worse than food, which is not really true. So if you're watching this and as a vegan, let me know in the comments what you think about this problem. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you drop a like, I really appreciate it. It really helps my video to rank up in the YouTube search result. So if vegans out there are struggling to make choices like this, I want them to see this content. So they'll change their mind and they will think, they will absorb opinion from me. It really helps me out also. Before I end this video, I wanted to let you know that I'm launching a Patreon page in the beginning of next year. If you don't know what Patreon is a platform where patrons can get exclusive content from the creator. And I want my Patreon page to be a place where vegans can share their mental health problems and struggles in this non-vegan world. Because I've seen a lot of vegans getting depressed and struggling with mental health problems. So, considering the fact that I've been depressed and suicidal many times before in my life, there are things that I want to share with you that can help you become a stronger person. And I find it particularly important to be strong as vegan in this non-vegan world. So if you're interested, please look forward to the launch of the Patreon page in the beginning of next year, January 1st. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Until next time.